Boy, is anything the matter?
No, I just want to have a little conversation with you.
Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
What is it?
Sir, it's been when I came to learn this trade with you, sir. Sir, we agreed you are going to settle me after 8 years. So this is the 10th year and I'm yet to be settled. Sir, most of the people I started this journey with, they have all been established in life. So some of these people have branches all over the cities, but I am still under your roof, serving you. Sir, please, when am I going to be settled? When will you settle me, sir?
Boy,
Sir,
is there anything you are lacking in this house?
Sir, I must commend you. You are a very nice man. Aside from wearing one short knicker to one sleeveless or the other, I need a better life. Sir, I am due for settlement. All I'm asking you is to please settle me, let me join my mates and start life. Biko, please.
Okay, that's okay. Give me from now till the end of the year, and to the middle of next year. Let me see what I can do.
Abba, sir, you are not even giving me hope. Sir, this is only January.
And so what? January, and so what? Boy, you know what? I think I'm done with this conversation, please. I'm done with it.
Sir?
Leave. Please, leave.
All right, sir. Good night, sir.
I say leave.
Good night, sir.
Oh really? My love, stop. Oh my word. Okay, no problem. I miss you so much. I love you too. You're going back to work. Be safe. Okay, no problem. I will. I'll do that as soon as possible. Okay, bye. Love you.
I go love one tinty.
Cynthia, please, do you know any agent that deals on landed properties?
Yes, I think I know someone.
Please, I will need their contact as soon as possible. I mean it too.
Oh well, you have to pay me.
For a common number that I will pay you, you're not serious.
Leave it. Bring money.
Now that I finished making call with my boyfriend, I don't even know what I will do again.
I better go back to your call though. Go back.
Cynthia, you know, I can't thank God enough for my boyfriend. Do you know that nobody will believe that it is not even up to 3 years my boyfriend left Nigeria? And he's making this huge progress. See, Cynthia, you see this God, he's very great. He's a great God. I will continue to serve him. You see this God, I will never stop thanking him.
I'm so happy for you guys. I'm really so happy for you guys. God will know. How will my own come now?
Oh. Hey. See who is talking. When will your own come? I bet let me hear a word. What do you mean? Do you used to go to church? Do you pray? When last did you go to church?
Church is in the heart. You like my friend, if you go, you pray for me. Add me for your prayers. What are we friends for? I go love. Don't worry, calm down. My husband comes.
Please don't forget to give me the agent's number. That's very important to me.
Money for him. You know the rest now.
Well, your credentials are good. But why do you want to quit the bank job? Are they not paying well?
Sir, the truth is, what I am being paid is nothing compared to the professional services I render to the bank. Come to think of it, what is 300,000 per month to a master degree holder? You know, it doesn't make sense.
Wait a minute. You mean the bank pays you 300,000 per month? That is 3.6 million in 12 months. I said, what's up?
Honey, I think what he's trying to say is the money the bank pays him is actually not the problem. He's trying to say he wants to work with us.
True.
But honey, just imagine a capable hand handling your business and finance. I think it's a +1 for us if you think about it.
Yes, sir. You know, all I ask of is give me an opportunity to work for you. I am a master degree holder and I have a lot of skills to, put into this business. Trust me, it won't just go locally, but internationally, it will be known. Okay, just give me this opportunity. I beg of you, sir.
Okay. 3.6 million in 12 months. If I were you, I wouldn't want to leave the bank.
Honey, I don't think we should talk about the money now. Let's just give him a trial. I think a trial will convince you. Let's try.
All right, that's okay. I'll look into it.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I beg to take my leave and thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, my boy.
Let me say enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, Monica, I don't understand why you are doing everything possible within your powers as a woman to convince me into employing a boy that was sacked from the bank.
You knew?
Yes, I knew. He was actually sacked for misconduct and license of funds.
Honey, why are you sounding like this? Look, I know Michael is a good boy. And I'm very sure there must have been a mix-up somewhere. That was why he was sacked. Remember, he was an instrument to you when you wanted to get a loan from that same bank. He covered you up in the interest rate saga. Have you forgotten?
What does that have to do with this? That's no business with this.
What I'm trying to say is, Michael has a good heart. He has the heart of helping people. And I'm very sure that was what led to this whole saga. And besides, you need someone to close monitor that boy of your boy.
I don't get it. Why are we monitoring our boy? Is anything wrong with him?
Look, Chef, I dropped on his conversation over the phone, saying that he has served you for 10 years and you have refused to settle him just as you did to Chukwudi. And he has made up his mind to liquidate you to 0 level.
What? A boy said all that?
Yes, so he said so many things. That is why I'm suggesting we bring Michael into the business. Okay, look, you want to travel out of the country. You need a capable hand who can manage your business so you don't have anything to worry about. Plus, I'm here. Michael cannot elope with your money. He cannot liquidate you. And I can't stand around and watch a boy liquidate my husband. It's not possible. Think about it.
hate my business. Boy.
Hello, babe. Ah! You've arrived! I'm coming. I'm on my way now to the airport. I'm coming to come and pick you.
Wow, nice to see you again. Nice to see you. Wow, you wanted to push me down at the airport. And everybody was staring. They were all staring. How are you?
I'm fine. You're looking so refreshed.
And you too. I've missed you.
I miss you, Mom. Oh my God.
Okay, come on, get up. Get up. Sit here. Good. So, how are you?
I've been so fine. It's just that I miss you so badly.
Wow.
Like, being alone has been one hell for me without you.
Don't worry, I'm here now. You're gonna eat me up, okay? Okay. You see that? You see this red box?
Yes.
It's your own, and everything in it. Lunch to you. Now for you.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Then this one is from Mama.
Okay, this is for
Yeah,
Mama.
we'll take it from her later.
Happy. Yes.
Then this is for me.
Why is your box small?
Because I have something bigger than this box.
Which is?
You.
Oh, stop being a naughty boy. You know what, honey?
What?
I need to get something for you. I will make you happy. Just hold on.
Whoa! This is so nice. Good to be home. What's this? What's this?
Your documents. Documents for all your properties. Why are you surprised? You don't need to be surprised. You've been sending me money, so I've been investing. These are documents for your landed properties, your estates, your forest stations, shopping mall, and your duplex. And also, it has the bank statements for your money in the bank. That's your millions. I saved them all up for you.
Wow. You really did all this? Yeah, I know I sent money, but... Babe, I mean, we shouldn't be doing this now. We should have done it later then.
I know, but it's just I couldn't keep them to myself. I've been doing it so that you'll be happy. And one more thing, there's something I need to show you. So we have to get going now.
We have enough time to do all that, okay?
No. This means so much to me. You have to go with me now.
You marvel me. Who are you?
I am Cheesy Terigi. That's what you said before, remember?
Oh my God, you. Cheesy Terigi.
Let's get going.
Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so we have to carry Mama's back.
Okay.
I blessed you. I found you, my love. What an angel you are. If not you, what could I have done? You have made my world. If not you, what could I have done in this life?
Wow. This is unbelievable. Wait.
Welcome.
What's going on here? Babe, you did this?
Just for you.
This is wonderful. Oh my God.
I am so glad you love it.
Wow, come here. Wow.
You don't need to thank me. I did this with your money.
No, I need to thank you because it's not everybody that will do this. Some people just decide to rip you off and they won't do what you ask them to do with the money.
But I'm not some people. I am Jane.
That's why I'm happy. Come on.
I am glad you like it. Yeah. You know, I was a little bit skeptical about the interior. The chair, do you like it? Okay, this right here was imported.
I love everything in here. I love them.
I'm so happy you love them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's your money. I used your money. Do you like the race?
Wow.
Oh, that's the charger.
Wonderful.
Charger life. Yeah.
Wonderful.
This right here costs a lot.
Everything is perfect.
Yeah, the light. I'm so happy you love them.
Yes, I do.
That leaves the cast, the TV.
The TV.
The home theater.
Beautiful.
Whoa.
Damn. Okay. Do you know what? We have to go and see Mama right now.
Oh, that's nice. But it's late already.
Yeah, we're not jogging to the village, okay? We're going to drive.
That's true, but we're going to get there late.
Doesn't matter. Come on, let's go.
So we'll get to the hotel before.
Exactly.
Okay.
Wow. I love what you did. You're wonderful. Wow. Beautiful. Whoa.
My God sends you an angel, baby.
Mama. Your son is back. Easy. Mama, how are you?
Nah. Chuku otologidio. Jehovah otologidi.
Yeah.
Jena botolu chukudi. Inafukwa otologidi. Obotano. Hey! Nam.
I've missed you.
Hey.
Missed you. You look
Mama,
good.
I've missed you more.
You look good.
Oh, no.
I'm good like this.
Yes.
Oh, Chuku. Oh, Chuku. Good evening, ma. Mama. Good evening, Kedi. Chuku is back. Yes. But Anna, why come in this late? Who's are dangerous?
Mama, you see, I entered this morning, lodged into a hotel, and decided that I must see you today. Yes. Mama.
God, thank you. Chukwekene. Chukwekene. Hey!
Yeah, so how are you?
Mama, I'm fine. I never knew I would see you again in this life.
Yeah, I'm here now. I'm here.
I thought it was over for me. But I'll never see you again.
I'm here.
Oh, thanks to this girl. She has been coming to console me.
Oh, for real?
I am alive today is thanks to her.
Wow. Nice one.
She came one day and said you sent her some items and money to come and give me.
That's right.
And ever since she has been coming around to help me in one thing or the other. May God bless your good heart.
Amen.
May God bless you. Amen. Thank her for me.
Mama, it's okay. It's okay.
Mama, I want to ask a question. I hope she's going to be my daughter-in-law.
Mama, you want us to do the wedding now? As of now?
If you want to, you can do it. It doesn't cost much.
Mama, come on, let's go inside.
Okay, come inside.
Mama, you see, everything in this bag is for you.
Oh yeah, campo. Umada kenyere rice has hard work when man has jinga. Let me carry this one.
Okay.
No, Mama, let me carry it. Oh, come inside. I call you more. Hey!
Oh my God.
No,
Skipping him now. Why is he not coming? Past 11. Huh.
Hi. How are you?
What kept you? I was so worried.
I know. You see, I went to the site to check one or two things happening there and did one or two things on the road before coming. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, okay?
You're welcome.
Okay, babe. I think there's something we're forgetting and I believe this is the right time to do it.
What is that? Is the work in the site not going on well? Did the engineer I hired is not the right one? Did I pay them more or less? What's the problem? What happened? Did they tell you that
Will you marry me?
Yes! With my full chest! It's diamond!
Yeah.
Whoa!
You like it, huh?
I love it!
Here, what I like.
This looks like a carton of pair of shoe.
No, it's not shoe.
Huh?
That's drink.
What's wrong, man? What's wrong, man? This one must be very special.
You like it?
My son, once again, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You said you wanted to see me. Hope all is well.
Yes, sir. All is well. All is well. Actually, your daughter and I, we've been seeing each other for a long time now. So before I traveled out of the country, we've talked. But I said, since I'm back, I deem it fit to come and see you and do everything proper. Okay? I want to marry your daughter.
Mom, did you say you live abroad? So I really want to come and make it official. Yes, I want to marry your daughter.
Kansekwa! Eh? So you have been the cause all this while? Eh? Janet, so this is why you've been rejecting all the suitors that have been coming around. Manduku, Mandelka, the poor, the rich. She has rejected everybody.
Wow.
No.
Interesting. Thank you, sir.
No.
Thank you,
No.
sir.
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, sir.
I really want to know the things I'm supposed to come with. Because I want to come with my kinsmen and do the proper introduction. Also collect the list.
That was very interesting, my son. But your face doesn't look familiar at all. Where exactly are you from this community?
No, sir, I'm not from this community. I'm from Anambra State.
No. I mean, I'm not asking of where you are residing. I mean, where you live. I mean, where are you from? Where you be able?
Monye, Anambra State.
Anam what?
Anambra, Papa.
Did I hear you very well? And again,
Anambra. Is anything wrong?
You are from Momombara. So, Janet. Papa. So, it is because of this man from Anambra State that has made you reject all the illustrious suitors from this our Enugu state that came for your hand in marriage. Eh?
Papa, he's the one I love. He's the one I want to get married to.
that's not the one the one you love. If for this man neighbor, you don't have husband. You want Kwedi? Janet, you want Rodi? You don't want Ishi? You want Rodi Chacha?
Woman, have you seen your daughter?
Don't mind her.
My friend, take this carton of shoe. It's not mine. Take it and get out of my
back.
now. Out.
Papa, please don't do this, Papa.
Janet, sit down. Golana! Janet, sit down.
You not book from there. Oh. Janet, you are not ashamed of yourself. Someone from Anambra State.
What are talking about? I don't understand what you and Mama are saying about Anambra men. When did this one start? As far as I'm concerned, Papa, there is nothing wrong if an Anambra man comes to marry an Enugu girl.
Everything is wrong with it. Everything is wrong with it. My daughter, everything is wrong with it. Eh? See, let me tell you, you can never mix garri and sand and call it food. Oh, yeah, aja. Don't you know that? Huh?
It is impossible. It is an abomination, Janet.
Mama, what do you mean by impossible and abomination? Mama, I don't understand what is happening here. Eh? Anambra and Enugu used to be one state before. If not for the federal government that came to divide them, this one Nkawuru Anambra, Nkawuru Enugu. But before they were together. So why you people not stigmatizing one state? Why?
Hey!
So, you now know that the federal government came to divide them, knowing fully well that they are not one. Eh? You can never marry an Omambara person. Eh? Not him that just left, or any other person from that state.
Period.
Clear.
Papa, what are you talking about, Papa? Papa, why are you doing this to me? Hey, Mama, and you are here supporting Papa.
One.
Are you going to marry him for me? Will you be the one to marry him for me, Mama? Mama, like seriously, my happiness does not mean anything to you.
See, you're talking about your happiness. You're not even thinking about your own family.
Mama, you're not even considering my happiness here. What is happening? Do you know how long I've been with him? Do you know, Mama? So you don't even know how much I have contributed in this relationship.
How much?
How the time, my money, my everything, my love. You don't even.
And so what, Janet? Janet is not working. I told you before. You don't have husband. You want Rodi? Bidokwani Janet. Ask him give Bidokwani isi. You want Rodi? Hey! You want to kill me, your mother? You can't do it. Hey!
Everyday traveler. can find a virtuous and capable wife. She's more precious than ruby. Her husband, can trust her well, and she will greatly enrich his life. She will always bring good, not harm, all the days of her life. Never you marry a bad woman at all. If you marry a bad woman, or liquidate a good woman can build a home, bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, everyday trouble. A good woman can build a home, bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a bad woman.
Mama, good evening.
Good evening. You're not happy. What is it? Why is your face like that? You said you were going to see her father. How did he go? What was that meeting all about?
Oh, it was that man. I don't know what is wrong with him.
Which man?
When I went there, they were all happy with me. They were all happy jumping
You mean
up.
her father?
Yes.
Oh.
And I gave them the drink I came with. Then I decided to make my intentions towards coming to marry their daughter. And I demanded for a date. And I told them that I'm going to come with my kinsmen to do the whole marriage right very well. Then he asked me, okay, my dear, which part of our village are you from?
Which part of their village are you from? Is Jane not from our Amici here?
No, Jane is from Nkerefi, Enugu State.
Hey!
What?
No, you didn't tell me. That's Nkerefi, Nankanono, Enugu State.
Yes.
Yeah, but Wawana.
Wawa. Meaning what?
Mbana. A man walked.
I don't understand.
No, wait. You mean he dressed in a brosoma? You drove all the way from here to Nkerefi, Enugu State, to go and ask for a girl's hand in marriage. When you have a John Toko to Posereno Brosoma in Amici here, you are looking for husband.
Mama, love does not count distance. It depends on where love has taken you to. It doesn't matter.
That place is too far. In Nkerefi, one Enugu State is too far.
Mama, it's not too far. Enugu State and Anambra State were once same before it's been divided. They just have common boundary. They are the same.
Man, walk. You said love is all that matters in marriage.
Yes.
But I tell you as your mother, love is not enough. That girl, you will not marry her. Okay, for one. If you want to get married, go to our community here, Amici, Anambra State. Nenu go moka Anambra na de. Hot cake. Nekibu somma. Choka wawa boganya. Go there and pick a woman and bring home to wife. If for wa.
Mama?
Mama walk.
Mama, when you gave birth to me, they didn't tag it on my face that I must marry from Anambra. It's not a must though. I went to where love has taken me to. Love is all that matters, not where the person is from.
Love took you to Nkerefi?
Yes.
Wawa.
Wawa.
Mama will say wa.
Mama ask when you wa.
I'm saying why it will not work. What is this? Is it because I am calm talking about this? Hey! Why didn't you tell me all this while? Come on, ask the for that idiot. That you will marry. And I have said it, so shall it be.
It is be wine wawa. It is ye wine wawa. Lee up and the wawa. Mama, you got the hand ako. You got the hand ako. You talk about Chandelugu State. Makone be need and ako. What's up? What kept you now?
I had to go to the bank. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm already dressed. I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
There, let's go.
Where's Mama? Oh, Mama.
Wow. How are you doing? Chukodi, where are you going dressed like this?
Okay, Mama, we're going to see Uncle Mike at the Bakaliki.
Oh,
yeah.
What exactly for? I hope there's no problem.
No problem. Just for our marriage arrangement.
What marriage arrangement? Between you and who? You have suddenly learned to disrespect me. Oh, you now realize you have an uncle. A man that refused to assist your education when things went bad for us. Just because I refused to be his concubine. You now know you have an uncle. A man that vowed that he will not see anything good happen to us in this family. That is a man you have chosen to align with to disrespect my wish.
Mama, I am not going to align with him on a bad intention.
Okay.
I am going to align with him just to show him my wife to be. Okay? Yes, and as tradition demands, I need to show him my lady before getting married to her. Okay? So, I don't see anything bad in it.
But I have told you are not getting married to her. You think I was joking or something? Now I am not joking. He is not going to marry you. Give him one kerefi. Go and look for your kind. Don't you have a man in your state? Must he be in Anambra state? Anambra men are first class men, not for second class people like you.
Mama, why?
Because why has 2 hands and 1 tiny leg. I understand you were kind to him at some point in his life, but not to the extent of marriage. It is not enough reason for you to get married to my son. Thank God he is rich enough now to compensate you in whatever capacity you helped him. And that should be enough for you. Why are you going beyond that?
Mama, stop this. Stop this now. What kind of embarrassment is this? Okay. Stop it, please.
Okay.
Huh? What is this now? What's this embarrassment for? Hey, Mama? What is this now?
Because I stated the obvious.
Mama, this lady here is God sent to us.
To you?
Why are you being so hostile to this girl? Eh? Why be so cruel to this innocent girl that has done nothing to you? Mama, this is not fair. This is not fair, please.
What is not fair? Is she luring you into marriage because she did one thing or the other for you? That is enough cruelty. That is absolute wickedness.
I am not luring him into marriage, Mama. Mama, whatever you see existing between us is coming from a place of love. It's coming from a sincere heart, Mama. I can't lure you.
Take that your stupid love to your people. Take it outside my compound. You are the wicked one. Why didn't you tell him that you're from Wawa? Why didn't you tell him you're from Kerefi? You only realized from your father. Look at the way your father treated him. Here you go, you're not from our community. Look at.
Mama, what is wrong? Mama, this is not fair. This is not fair. Babe, stop. Stop, babe.
Oh, no, babe. You are the one that is wicked. Ask him about Mosu that lured him into marriage. You didn't tell him you're from Wawa. You didn't tell him that you're from Kerefi. The people that you did not sow. I did not lure your son. What did you do? Look at the way you're dressed. Come and lure him. Anambra men should marry from Anambra. Gang men. nwoke pụta ihe ọbịa na ihe ya akwụdebe ya ọ bụrụ nwa wa mụ masị wa ama nnọọ gị so will not marry you.
Stop.
Leave me alone.
Babe, come on. Let's go in and sort these things out once and for all, please.
I don't understand. Why is my parents, your mother, insisting that we're not going to get married? All because we are from different states in the same Igbo land?
I think it's high time we tell them our story. I think it's high time we talk to them. I believe when we tell them our story, they will have no choice than to bless us and support us.
Your mother already knows about our story, yet she's still adamant. What makes you feel that my parents will hear our story and change? They won't. They won't change their mind.
Babe, come on, let's try harder. Let's try harder, okay? Please.
Your mother said she calls me Wawa. That's so demeaning. She calls me Wawa.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Why would she call a grown-up girl like me Wawa?
I am Wawa too. I am Wawa too. Wa. And if they do head baka, I mean wa.
Awesome.
Please, smile for me, okay? Don't worry, we'll be fine. Let's try harder, okay? Good. That's my girl. Come on, let me go and buy you shawarma. Shower, let's go. Come on. Mama, why are you crying? Why crying? Huh? Come on, stop this.
I thought God had answered my prayers and wiped away my tears. I didn't know that was the beginning of my sorrows.
Mama, what is it? Talk to me. Come on. Talk to me.
Chukudi, don't listen to me anymore. I told you not to marry that Imo State girl and you're insisting you must marry her.
Mama, heaven will never forgive me if I do not marry Jane. Yeah. You know, everything I own today, she's the reason I own them.
How do you mean?
Monsieur, I don't know. What have I done? 7 years of suffering, 7 years of humility, 7 years of hope, all gone without reward. 7 years of serving my master, believing that something will come out, all gone without reward. What have I done? What did I do to Chief? Chief sent me away without rewarding me. Can you imagine? Where do I go to? I don't even know anyone in the city here.
It's okay, it's fine. Just calm down.
It's not okay. It's not okay. Where do I go to from here? I don't know anybody in the city here. I don't even know where to start from. I don't even know where to go.
You have me. I am here for you. And I will always be here for you.
7 years. 7 years of suffering.
It's okay.
Goli malobidia. Inevukunigana. Goli malobidia. Oh, you're welcome, my dear.
Thank you.
You're so sweet. Chai. Let me look. What is it?
This is for you. Your documents to Germany. You're traveling to Germany.
What? Oh my God. Are you for real? Oh all those interviews. This is what it's all about.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What will I do without you? Oh my God. Babe, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you from my heart. Thank you. Thank you. All I have done without you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Babe. I promise you I would never ever leave you. I would never leave you for another woman. I would never try it. Babe, thank you so much.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure I would never ever ever want to see myself in the hands of another woman. I would never try it. Okay, I'm going to die for you. Even if heaven is falling, I am going to be there for you. I'm going to stick with you. I'm going to love you with everything in me. I'm going to love you with all my heart, everything, babe. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Next week you'll be going for your interview.
Oh, really?
Yes. But not to worry. Everything has been sorted out. It's just for you to come in person.
Okay.
So you can answer some few questions.
Okay. Oh, thank you. May God bless you. Thank you. Oh my God.
Cheesy to remove. My God sends you an angel, baby. Cheesy to remove. My God sends. My God sends. Cheesy to remove. My God sends. What an angel. Cheesy to remove. Cheesy to remove. My God sends.
Hey. I got some good news for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
They've granted me the visa.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
I told you. I knew they were going to give you.
Yeah. All thanks to you.
All thanks to God Almighty.
Yeah, you're right. But I still have to thank you.
You're welcome. Did you tell Mama about it?
No. I didn't. I just told her that I'd be away for some time.
Oh, I see. Trudy,
Maybe.
when you get to Germany, I want you to remain focused. Don't lose your focus, please. Do not get distracted when you get to Germany. Because I spent a lot to pull this through. Do not disappoint me.
I will not. I promise you across my heart that I will never disappoint you. I promise you that. Okay? And I want you to promise me one thing.
What?
That you will never leave me for another man. Till I come.
Trudy, stop. Your focus now is for you to get to Germany and start doing well.
I know, but I it's not funny. I really want you to promise me that.
Well, I can't promise you. If God says we're going to be together, then no man can put us under.
Before God puts hand, we're going to make it work. We're going to promise ourselves that we're going to be husband and wife till the end of our time. Then God will seal it for us.
I'll be here, waiting and praying for you.
so much. I love you. What? Did I do anything wrong? What is it? Come on, talk to me. What is it? I don't like that mood.
Because I am going to miss you so much.
Oh. Stop. Yeah, come on, stop crying. Before you know it, I'm back. Okay? Okay?
Sorry, I don't mean to cry. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I understand. You think I'll not miss you too? I'm missing you already. Come here. Mama, you see? She gave me life and a reason to live again.
Chukwudi, let us pray that God will bless her for everything she has done for you. But you cannot marry her for a consolation for everything she has done for you. You cannot marry her for her deeds. No. Any marriage that is built on empathy can never succeed. You don't love her. You're only feeling pity for her. You're only trying to console her, to make her feel good for all that she has done for you. That's not right. That's not the basis for considering marriage. Come on. You two are not even from the same background.
Mom, I see that girl. I love her.
You don't love her.
Mom, I love her.
No. This is pity. That is called empathy.
Mama, what did you just say?
Exactly what you heard. And Chukwudi, if you dare go against my wish and marry that Enugu State girl into this family, I will take a rope to the market square and hang myself in the market square.
What?
Chukwudi, you know what that means. This is not an empty threat. As I say it, so will I do it.
Mama.
For your sake.
Has it gotten to...
I knew there was something evil going on between both of you. But I never knew it's this bad. Committing adultery in my own home without even caring or bothering to close the gates. That is the height of it.
Why did you close the gates? You're not feeling nasty. What's all this rubbish now? Eh? You know that you opened the door for me and said you sent your gate man somewhere to get something. That we have this whole compound to ourselves. Eh? So why are you putting it on me? Sir, please. I beg of you. I am not the reason why you have to see all of this. It's your wife's fault. If I know she did not lock the gate, I would have locked it myself.
Beautiful drama.
No, sir, please don't kill me. I am the breadwinner of my family. Please, do not kill me.
Initially, you told me you were 5 in your family. Now, you have become the only breadwinner in your family.
Yes, sir, I swear to God, we are 5 in our family, but I'm just the responsible and the reasonable one among all of them. Sir, please, I am very peaceful. I don't go to what doesn't belong to me. I beg of you.
I have seen how responsible you are. My wife suddenly became a big loaf of bread for you to win for your family, right?
No, sir, no.
Are you okay? It was a dream. Thank God. It was a dream. Are you okay? Are you fine?
Yes, I'm very fine.
How did you get in? I thought the gate was locked.
No, the gate wasn't locked.
I have to lock the gate. I have to lock the gate. Jesus!
Jesus did what?
He's our Lord and our Savior. Our Savior.
Are you okay?
Yes.
And you? What are you doing here? You left the shop. You said you were going to have your lunch. Is my house now a canteen?
Sir, Madam called me and asked me to help her hunt the generator. Yes, the light came up immediately I arrived here. So I will be going back to the shop, sir. Sorry, sir.
Honey, why are you staring at me like that? Are you okay?
I should be asking you that.
Fine. I'll just go upstairs.
A good woman can build a home, bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a bad woman or liquidate, a good woman can build a home, bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, everyday trouble. A good woman can build a home, bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a bad woman or liquidate, a good woman can build a home, bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, everyday trouble.
This is for you. Hey! For me.
Yes, Mama. Just manage it. I couldn't think to get any other thing for you other than this.
Thank you. How did you know my color? This is so beautiful. Did you make it yourself? Did you sew it yourself?
Yes, Mama, I did.
Hi!
Mama, I hope you like it.
I love it. I don't just like it, I love it. Oh, see why I talk about you? Eh? Thank you, Mom. How is your mother, my friend? Hope she's fine.
She's fine, Mama. She was the one that told me you are in the house.
No, I'm in the house. Oh, is the boy. Are you married?
Mama, I'm still waiting for the right man.
You don't need to wait for the right man is around.
Good evening.
Ah! Neniana. That is my one and only. You know him? Enenebe Jolo. Eh? Woka Anambra na Chacho. One in town. Eh? Palliative Mwamich. Mabobi Amich. Eh? Woka Anambra is hot cake. This is my beloved son. Palliative Mwamich. Eh? A man that is available to marry any good girl from a good home. Eh? That is ready to settle down. I know, like you're ready to settle down.
Neka, how are you?
I'm fine.
How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Sit down, sit down. I've asked of you several times and no one seems to know your whereabouts. And I've been to your shop severally.
Good to know you still care about me.
Why are you talking like that? Who wouldn't care about you? He still cares so much about you. See this in Neka. In fact, she's the potential daughter-in-law I see now. And you are the potential husband I see for her right now. Yes. And she knows she's from Amici.
Mama,
she make a good wife. No.
Let me freshen up and then.
Don't worry, you're not smelling. Look how you go.
Mama, I'll be on my way. It's late. You have to go.
Already?
Yes, Mama. Bye-bye.
You should have stayed now. Why are you behaving? Why are you behaving like that?
Mama, what is it now? What is it? Mama, stop saying that. Eh? How could you say that, Mama? For what now? Eh?
You and I knows that I do not have any feelings for Nega. She's just like a sister to me, right from childhood.
She's not your sister. That is an illusion from the past for you thinking she's your sister. You two have no blood relationship. You have no blood affiliation. She's your sister, nothing.
Mama, if it didn't happen then, why then did it come up so sudden?
Okay, no problem. But try and go settle your benefactor, your former benefactor. Go and settle her. Go and settle her. Go and settle her.
Mama, why do you always use some downgrading words on someone who did you no wrong?
What downgrading words did I use? Tell me the exact words I used. Is she not from Wawa again? Is she not from Nkerefi any longer? What downgrading word did I use?
Mama, that is not the point. The point is that...
The point is that you not marry that Nkano girl. Not while I'm still alive. Mama.
For what now?
And for your own good, go get yourself a wife. Even if it is not Neka, go into this Amici village and marry a girl for your own good. And in your best interest, go and settle that banker girl so that you'll be free from any cost she will lay on you. I know them. Look at what she brought. And she has been bringing it all these years, taking care of you, cooking for you, doing stuff for you. You don't want to marry her. I want to marry the Nkana. Now, that girl, she did this for me. She did that. What did she do that nobody has done before? And I know why I know Merife. And I know why I love Rhea. Who are you even marrying? You're looking for banker girl. Go into this community. If you not see the people that have worked in PhD banking, studied it and done it.
I've seen who I want to marry.
After they see you, I'm a fashion, Burike, Buagazu, Naga, if I go see a gum with it. My food. Let me see her here.
I'm gonna try. Oh my God. Try Wawa girl. Just try Wawa girl. Kimoto Towai. What is this? What is this? What is this rubbish now?
Everything I wanted in a man, I found it in you. From the first time I met you, the emptiness in me got its fill. I can't believe we are parting forever.
Why do you always say that this storm will soon be over?
This very storm is impassive. An alternative route is the only option here.
I will follow you to any length. I cannot live to see myself in another woman's arm. I cannot.
Then let us die.
Huh?
Yes.
Die?
Yes. Let us die and leave this wicked world. This world that is filled with so much hate. Let's go to eternity.
Babe.
Here there will be no sorrow.
Babe, come on. If we die, then who is going to enjoy all this money I've been working for all these years? Who's going to enjoy it? Death is not part of the option.
The money will be of no use when we are not together as planned. What is life without us being together?
Babe. Hope is the drive of our strength and existence. If we lose hope, we will stop existing. Please.
It looks to me that we are practically going out of existence already.
Babe.
For days now, you have not eaten your food. You've not drank water. You have not spoken to anyone. You have not gone to your building site to inspect your project. You don't take your calls. For how long are you going to be like this? So work around.
Who can find a precious and capable wife? She's more precious than ruby. Her husband, can trust her well, and she will greatly enrich his life. She will always bring good, not harm, all the days of her life. Never you marry a bad woman at all. If you marry a bad woman, or liquidate a good woman, no can build a home. Bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, every day trouble. A good woman can build a home.
This is the document to the plaza. It's all yours. Out of the 8 plots of land you bought, take 4 and leave 4 for me. From the 60 million in your account, have 25 and send 35 for me. Let us share all these things so we can live our life together. So we can live a good life without each other. Please, we don't have to die. Please stop crying. Please.
Come on, Jen. Take a chill pill. It's not as if you both have broken up already.
What else? It's obvious he has finally adhered to his mother's pressure. If not, why will he make me an offer? Why?
I understand. But if you ask me, I would advise you to accept his offer. Yes. Accept his offer. If you both can be together as lovers, you can still be good friends and still do things together.
Do things together? How? I don't get.
Yes. I mean, be intimate.
Cynthia!
What?
What is wrong with you? So you want me to be Chukwudi's side chick where someone else will be his wife? Like seriously? Cynthia.
Oh please.
Sometimes I feel you just remove your brain, you borrow it to someone else and start going out with empty brain. Because it's obvious.
Jane, don't be so touchy. People do that a lot. What is there? See, my main concern is I don't want you to lose from both ends. If he's not going to marry you, kindly accept his offer and move on with your life. Kilafi Bakwaka. I finished talking.
If not that you go to do this to me, will you be giving me such an awful advice?
No, nah.
Don't see what a friend is saying to our own friend.
Stop. It's not like that.
You want me to be someone's side chick?
Jane, I'm just looking out for you as my friend.
You don't wish me well, it's not what I
You
know.
won't be anybody's side chick.
Leave me alone.
Somebody bigger than
Leave me alone.
Chukwu will come and marry you. Leave that mommy's boy. Just don't mind him. Oh,
Welcome to my mansion.
Oh, this is
What is it?
smelling this awful smell.
Oh, the sockaway. It's been filled for over 3 months. Maybe by next month I will try and do something about it. Is that the issue?
3 months.
Ah.
3 months?
Don't worry, it will not come inside the room. You are okay, just... I was thinking it's something serious. I didn't know. You can... The smell doesn't get you. You won't even know. In fact, you can get your bag and meet me inside.
You can't even help me carry my bag.
From outside, you know that this is beautiful. See.
Good. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You make yourself comfortable, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, when you go upstairs, the room is by the left. Okay?
Okay, so what of my luggage?
I'll get it from the car.
Okay. So
You can go and relax, okay? Good?
Yeah. So, come, let's go upstairs. Don't get me pregnant.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Come on.
Okay, alright. They stand up.
Come on, let's go. I can see you're feeling it already. Come on.
Oh my God.
Let's go. Easy with this, guys.
Alright.
I'm right behind you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Come now. Okay.
So, guy, you play that one. No, go play that one. That one caught my game the other last time. Yes. How much? You know I like big things. I'll make you 200. 200k now. Up top there, I'm
Justin, my lawyer just called me now that you went to the plaza. You asked all the tenants to pay directly into your accounts, not mine. Why?
And so what?
You say and so what? Why will you give them your account instead of mine? Why?
Because I'm tired of asking you for money all the time. At least with that money in my personal account, I can run my personal stuff and solve my family problems.
Which family problems are you talking about, Justin? Which family problems? Is there any problem you're solving in this house? I practically feed you in this house. I practically run the affairs in this house. So tell me, what do you do, Justin? What do you do apart from gambling? Oh, Justin, you want to slap me? Oh, you slap me, Justin! Slap me! That's what you know how to do. Even when you are wrong, you will beat me. So slap me. It's not a new thing for me. It's a normal thing. Beat me up. Beat me. On top my own money, beat me.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I took pity on you and married you into my house when all men that you have met left you. Even when you can't even give me a child. And you're asking for money. Thank you. Nonsense.
Okay, no worry. I'm coming out. So, you know. Okay. Are you serious? Okay, alright now. Bye. Oh, baby. Welcome.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. Welcome.
Babe,
Yeah.
what's all this? What's all this bead for? Your nose, the beads on your hand and your leg, everywhere.
So, baby, it's nothing. It's just beads. Nose ring, nothing.
Why are you dressed like one prophetess somewhere? Why? Don't you know that you're married?
So, boys, it's nothing now.
It's nothing. No,
Yes.
no. You don't dress. You don't dress like this in my house. You don't do that. What's wrong? What is wrong with you now?
I don't understand. I don't know why you're raising your voice. I don't know why you're shouting now.
Yes, I'm raising my voice because this is indecent dressing.
For beads and nose ring.
Do you think you're just one girl on the street?
Please, I don't like it. Just stop it. What is it? It's not just beads. Why are you complaining? Please excuse me. I don't like this thing you're saying. I don't like shouting. Don't shout at me, please. I don't know why you're shouting like a madman. What is it? Please, respect yourself. Ordinary beads.
See, for your information, you don't dress like a prostitute in my house.
Oh, shut
up.
Can you just shout? Stop shouting like a madman, please. Stop it.
Did you tell me shut up and you called me a madman? No. Are you crazy or something? Or did I just marry an Obanje? What is wrong with you?
Chief, are you okay? What is my business? Your food is served already. Who is there? Come in.
Monica Alpha.
Money what?
I said Monica Alpha. I am not here for you. I am no longer living with you in this house where you give me food without meat or order me to come and sweep your room even when I'm not a maid. Respect yourself. I'm here to see Chief.
About what are you doing here? What brought you to my house?
Look, Chief, I have come to get my money. I have come for you to settle me. Please.
Which settlement are you talking about? Can you just be brief and clear yourself down? I want you to be brief. Make me understand.
Chief, for 10 years I served you. And after serving you, you have refused to pay me. You have refused to settle me so that I can start my own life and build a mansion like this. Chief, you keep promising me. You keep promising me. Please settle me.
Well, I asked you to be brief. A go full novel, Manan Sobadro. But let me warn you, boy, you have no right to enter my house, my own house, and begin to talk rubbish, as if you are even threatening me. You don't have right to do that. I initially told you before now that there's no money yet. When the money comes, I will settle you.
Chief, this is exactly the same thing you've been saying from the day you asked me to leave your business. And it's almost a year now. You keep saying the same thing. Now let me make it clear to you. I am not leaving this house this night until you give me that money. Look, let me tell you, Chief. Chief, if you do not give me that money here and now, two things would happen. Two things would happen. I am going nowhere until I get that money.
You know, initially I thought you are having, all this while, I thought you were having low battery. But now it's dawned on me that no battery completely inside of man. You are an insane man. I never knew. But nevertheless, that's no problem. Stay. Let me call the police and inform them. Let me call the police and inform them that a kidnapper is here. So, as simple as that. Don't worry. Why are you talking about a kidnapper? Chief, I have only come to collect the wages of my labor. Why are you denying me that? Why are you trying to call the police for owing me? Chief, this is not fair. Settle me. You are calling the police. Chief, settle me. Boy, are you going? No, are you leaving? Come and stay. After giving me dirty slaps in my sleep, you still have the audacity to come into my house and talk about money, settlement. Settlement to worry about. Why are you leaving? Come and stay now. You want to build a house like my own. Look at you.
Okay, I think I like this hair. This hair is fine. I'll order for this one. Sorry. Okay. Why are you crying now? This baby can cry, shall don't tire. Okay, this I think I'll order for this one. I like this hair. Oh, let me just. You come and stay here, I beg. Let me see road. Don't disturb me. Okay. Can you just shut up? Shut up. Hey. Please stop disturbing me. Let me order for my hair, I beg. Oh, it's not this one that you are crying. It's not even my problem. Like, cry from now till tomorrow. Okay. I think I like this. Yeah.
Hello. Good day, Mr. Justin.
Good day. Your friend is not around.
Oh, actually, I came to see you, sir.
See me? What is it you want to say? Say it because I'm about going out.
Okay. It's about my friend Jane. Yeah, I don't think it's right you hitting her just because she expressed herself. I mean, she's your wife, not your punching bag.
So this is why you're here. When I tell people or anyone to keep quiet and they don't keep quiet, it ends in slap. Next time, it won't just end in slap alone.
But I still think there are other ways you could go about it. Instead of being violent. It's not right. I don't support it at all.
And I don't expect anyone to support how I run my home. Listen, you should get married first before you start meddling to marriage affairs.
Excuse me?
Excuse you.
Are you insulting me?
What's your problem?
Well, I will sure to marry a better man than you are. I don't blame you. I blame my friend for marrying a horrible man like you. Rubbish.
Where are you going to?
I want to take a stroll downtown.
Okay, I want you to go to the market to buy food stuff so we can cook.
Excuse me? What did you just say? You know, sometimes you talk like a senseless woman. That I should go to the market and buy foodstuffs for you so you can cook.
And what's wrong with you going to the market to buy foodstuffs? You're the one that is senseless here. Because you're not making sense.
Wait. That I, the man of the house, should go to the market and buy maybe oil, salt, pepper, azu, probably azopo, so you can cook with it.
Yes.
Wait, my wife. Yeah?
You know, this is what will happen, I'm here morning, afternoon, and night taking care of the baby. And all you do is to stroll, go, come back. You know what will happen, You have to start to take care of it while I go to the market to buy food so we can cook. So I can cook, yes.
And what's the meaning of that? Huh? Azukwagazu. See, be careful.
Oh, you're going. You want to go, right? Oh yeah, no, while I go. Go now. Me, I'll go upstairs, dress up, and go to the market, and I'll leave baby here, I'll leave the house. Go. She, you want to go? Go. Let's see who is. I think you're mad, Abby. Go now. Rubbish. You will see madness in this house. Go. You come and eat sand now. In fact, I'm leaving this house. I will leave the baby in the house. Go out. Every time you want to stroll. Stroll to where? All my to buy food stuff. You cannot buy food stuff. I am not. Rubbish.
Scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, everyday trouble. A good woman can build a home. Bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a bad woman, or liquidate. A good woman can build a home. Bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, everyday trouble.
Where are you coming from?
I went to buy foodstuffs.
And where are the foodstuffs you went to buy?
I didn't see that. I forgot.
Are you serious? You left here since to go buy foodstuffs. Only for you to return to tell me that you forgot. Are you serious?
Wait, I want to understand something. Why are you angry now? Is it because I came back late or I forgot the foodstuff I went to buy? Is that why you're angry? Why are you shouting? Why are you raising your voice?
You left your baby to go buy foodstuffs.
So?
Now you're telling me this rubbish. See, you're really pushing me so hard. And if you continue like this, I will have no option. I'll have no choice but to...
But to do what? No, what would you do? You want to go and meet that your ex-girlfriend Jane or whatever? I don't even care what. I don't want to know what her name is. You want to go and meet her, right? You better go and meet her. In fact, if you want us to divorce, I'm ready. Let's see who will lose now. It's not you that will lose. Nonsense. See, don't stop me next time to ask me nonsense, stupid questions. I don't blame you. Rubbish. Every time, someone will not rest in this house for you. Which babe? Don't disturb me again, though. Every time. Someone will not rest in this house. Rubbish.
Marry a wrong woman, everyday trouble.
How can you be in the middle of discussion? I don't like this thing though. I'm not going anywhere. What is it? I'm not going anywhere.
What is it?
I need money. I need to work. I need to do business.
And what kind of stupid discussion do you want me to have with you? Who brought the idea of bringing nanny that will take care of our baby? And what will you be doing?
I don't want to be a full housewife. I want to do work. I want to do business.
Okay.
I want to work.
What of the money I gave to you or money I used in opening shop for you?
I left the place. I sold the shop because the place wasn't booming.
You sold the shop?
Yes.
And where is the money you realized from selling of the shop?
Don't ask me, please. I don't know.
And what of the second 5 million I gave to you to start up your business?
I was duped. Judy, I was duped. Yes.
How many times will I give you huge amount of money to start up a business and you squander it?
See, Judy, I'm your wife. I'm your wife. You keep giving me money till I succeed in this life. I'm your wife now, Please.
Were you brought into this world to be squandering people's wealth?
Okay. I'm your wife, so you have to do whatever I want. Yes.
See, if you block my way, there's this kind of slap I'll give to you. We start singing ABC, the ABC in Igbo.
That is what you think.
I don't know what you're talking about. Come and go anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're not leaving this way. See, you have to go and employ a man that will take care of our son. Because me, I am not ready to be. Oh, you're pushing me, right? You're pushing me. You still come back to this house. You see madness. You're pushing me, right? Don't worry. I don't blame you. I blame. You come back. You come to this house. You come back to this house and meet me. Rubbish. I don't blame you. Come back to this house. Don't worry. You see madness. Don't worry. You come back.
Someone just jammed this man here with his vehicle. Look at the guy, he's now dead. In case you know, please come out to the back of the venue.
No. No. This is Mikhail. No. The chief. It's our own driver just killed Mikhail.
Your lover. After a treacherous day, he ended up in a bad news. Too bad. He was supposed to receive the money you have to wire to him this night so that you two can elope and continue with your adulterous life. But he died without receiving the money. Oh, what a pity.
So, it was you? You killed him?
Yes, I killed him. Just the way he killed my business. Just the way you two planned to kill me with food poison. But you failed. You failed.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry to the grave! Ikem, what are you doing here, Ikem? You killed your mother. What are you doing here? Officer, this is Chief Obi. It is a case of homicide. Number 49 Johnson Street.
A foolish woman tears it down with her own hand. Chime wakwana hachomwanye sika chukwe wakwana. Why can't you follow a righteous path for the sake of your family? A good woman can build a home, but a woman can scatter.
Hello, good morning. I want a baby nanny, and what's your charges? Anyone that can take care of a baby. Yes. And I also want the person to resume work today. Alright. Bye. That man, he thinks he can mess with Anambra baby like me. It's not possible. Hey, by the time I'm done with him in this house. Okay. I'm waiting for him. Rubbish. Don't blame him at all. He'll come back and meet me in this house.
Who can find a vicious and capable wife? She's more precious than ruby. Her husband, can trust her well, and she will greatly enrich his life. She will always bring good, not harm, all the days of her life.
Justin, I'm looking for my phone. Where did you keep it?
Your phone?
Did you see it?
I sold it. We can't be in need of money and you're busy going around with big phones. I hope you saw your SIM card on that table if you're coming down. I'm going out. When I come back, I'll get you a small Nokia phone that you need.
Justin, how insane can you be? Justin, you are very wicked and mean. First you sold my land. My landed property, you sold it. A land another man gave to me. You deceived me into this fraud called marriage. And you started selling all my properties one by one. Justin, what did I do to you? You are evil, Justin. You are wicked.
Watch your tongue, young lady. I am your husband. And everything you brag about that you own belongs to me. And for the record, I did not force you into this marriage. You forced yourself on me.
Justin, you are a liar. Me, force myself on you. As what? Justin, as what? I don't blame you. It is my father that I blamed that deceived me into this marriage.
Then keep quiet and enjoy the marriage, or else I will send you packing from my house.
Justin, please. Justin, please send me packing. Send me packing. I want to go. I'm tired of this marriage. At least you will save me the stress of going through divorce. Send me packing now,
send
please. To my father's house.
You are not going anywhere until we are done selling the other property. You want to go? Go inside.
Who is there? Okay. I'm sorry, how may I help you?
I'm from Ivy, Nanny Edges.
Okay. Oh, come in, don't worry. Just sit there. So, you're welcome. Okay, you're highly recommended. Hope you will not disappoint, right?
No, of course. I'll deliver my duties to your satisfaction.
Okay, good. Okay, you know what? Let me go upstairs and bring the baby so you can start from there.
Please do.
Alright, I'm coming.
sauce is fine.
I can see you both are getting along already.
Yes.
Oh, hi boy. Stop crying. Okay, I'll be back very soon. Just take care of him. All right. See you. Bye.
Bye.
My one and only daughter. Huh? Love you, daddy. Come on, hug your daddy. Come on, hug your daddy. Come on. What is it? Huh? You're not looking happy.
Papa, why will I be happy? At least you and Mama, you are finally getting what you wanted now. You said I should marry a Enugu State man. Oh, no. I have married him finally. One hell of a marriage. That is what I will call this one. Nothing good comes from that, my husband, Papa. My hard-earned money that I've suffered for years to build, to gather, that this foolish man called my husband has just thrown away overnight. Papa, I made a mistake in marriage.
My daughter, see, you cannot call a marriage that is blessed by God a hell. Come on.
Which God?
Marriage is a blessing. Huh?
What do you mean blessed by God, Papa? God did not bless any marriage. You see, this is my own particular marriage. God did not bless it. Huh? Because I cannot remember praying to God about my marriage. Oh. Okay. I just entered like that. Okay. So God did not bless my marriage.
Okay,
Papa, please, I have made the mistake. And you people contributed. Allow me to mourn in peace.
Come. My daughter, come and sit down so that we will talk about it. Huh? Come on. Oh. Hey.
A good woman can build a home. Bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a bad woman or liquidate, a good woman can build a home. Bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, everyday trouble. A good woman can build a home. Bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a bad woman or liquidate, a good woman can build a home. Bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, everyday trouble. A wise woman build her home.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome, sir.
Who are you and what are you doing in my house?
I'm a nanny from Ivy Nanny Agency.
And who hired you here?
One Mrs. Chioma. I just resumed work 10 a.m. on the dot.
Wow. This is ridiculous. My wife hired you without my consent? And where is she?
She's not in. She stepped out since morning.
Wait. Are you telling me that you've been in this house all alone with my child?
Yes, sir.
And where's my child?
He's upstairs sleeping.
And capable wife. She's more precious than ruby. Her husband, can trust her well, and she will greatly enrich his life. She will always bring good, not harm, all the days of her
Sir, it's already late. I'd like to be on my way.
You're going, eh? Good night. Sorry, what's that your name again?
My name is Angela.
Okay. Angela.
Sir, should I come tomorrow?
Angela, thank you very much. Good night, huh?
Good night, sir.
Who can find a precious and capable wife? She's more precious than ruby. Her husband, can trust her well, and she will greatly enrich his life. She will always bring good, not harm, all the days of her life. Never you marry a bad woman at all. If you marry a bad woman, or liquidate a good woman can build a home. Bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, every day
And where are you coming from? Are you there for something? I said, where are you coming from?
I'm coming back. See, I went. Where are we to leave money? You said you don't want to give me. I went to for money.
And you left the house. You entrust the house and the baby in the hands of a stranger. Huh? How dare you?
How dare you what? What do you want to say? I think you're the only one that knows how to go out to make money. Maybe I make my own money too now. Is that why you're shouting every time?
So you've gotten to that point, right? You've gotten to that point. Eh? You've gotten to that point. Go back to where you're coming from. Go back, come on. Go back to where you're coming from.
Wicked man.
Your generation is wicked.
bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a bad woman,
useless man, that's what you are. Don't worry, you come outside and meet me. If you want to look in this house, open this door. Usually, everyone is careful.
Who can find
Spoil that door. Then go see your uncle, okay?
She's more precious than ruby.
I don't blame you, rubbish.
Do I blame you either? Huh? Do I blame you either? Rubbish. Look at you.
See, Trudy, you are very wicked. You are heartless. How can you leave me in the cold all through the night? And you are here talking. You are evil.
You are the evil one here. You're the most evil one here. How could you just... You left your child in the hands of stranger?
And so what? What happened? And so what? And so what, Trudy? What?
You're asking me and so what?
What happened?
Then you got what you deserve.
I said
you got it.
You're a ritualist. You're wicked. You're heartless.
Enough! I said enough! What is going on here? Can people stop? What is going on here? Hey!
Papa, can you believe that this is the first time I am having a peaceful night rest since I got married? Papa, I'm not going back to the city. I want to stay in the village.
No. Come on. My daughter, you cannot talk like that. You have to go back to your husband's house. Huh? See, let me tell you. Marriage is not always juicy. Sometimes you have bitterness, but most times it's sweet. Don't mind, your husband in due course will change. Huh? Come on. Meanwhile, hope you still work with the bank.
Papa, Papa, I still work in the bank. But it looks like I am working in vain. Because the loan my husband collected is eating up my salary. Once they pay my salary, the bank deducts everything and leaves me with nothing. So it's almost like I'm just suffering and smiling.
It's okay. It's okay. Once you get to the city, Tell your husband I want to see him. And it must be fast. Okay? Try to be happy.
Papa, please, me, I don't want to go back to the city. I have peace here.
You have to go back, my daughter. Marriage is for better, for worse, you know.
Where do you think you're going? Go back and sit there.
Mama, it's because...
Choma, go and sit there. Choma!
Don't touch, I don't want your body to touch me.
Who have the time to touch you? Don't even try to touch me.
Who wants to touch you? See this one. Please, let me hear what I beg.
Hey! Why are you two acting like cat and rat? This is supposed to be a beautiful marriage and not a warring zone. What is going on? Chudi, no matter what your wife has done to you, you have no right to lock her out of the house in the night. What if something bad had happened to her?
Wicked boy.
Maybe people don't want me to talk. Are you? You have no right whatsoever to bring in a stranger into your matrimonial home without the consent of your husband. What were you thinking?
So, this is the gang of rights. You brought me here so that you and your mother can crucify me, right?
Why can't we crucify you? Who will see you dressed like this and will not crucify you? Do you take a good look at yourself in the mirror before coming here? Yes, everybody, your eyes are flipping. A married woman. Hands everywhere, filled with nonsense. You look at the kind of earring you're wearing. You're not even wearing a bra. A married woman.
No, there's nothing wrong with what I'm putting on, please.
Hey! Ami Chinemo, come and see me.
Mama, as you can see, I married a high class of man.
See, enough of all this. Enough of all this. Oh, you know what? If you want someone that will be worshipping you, say yes sir, yes ma. Is that what people want? If it's not someone like me, you better go to village and pick all this wicked girl. Me, Anambra baby. No, I can't. Do you hear me? I will never stay under any man. If you talking to me anyhow. What is it say? I mean, see, if you want to talk to me, I feel like you want us to settle this matter, Abi. You know my parents' house, Abi. You should come and meet me there. Nonsense.
No, you caused it. It's Butalukime. Yes, you've gotten what you wanted. I got a beautiful woman with a beautiful soul. A boy you want. A boy you want. Now, you've gotten what you wanted.
I wanted a good wife for you.
Eh? There is fire on the mountain. Popu everywhere. Piastos. Piastongo. Even where there is blessed. See? Yeri everywhere. For one to kiss and not yeri.
Hey, make mo. Ami Chineme emekwe de malu ọgwa nwunye nwa ka njọrọ inwe nke Amichi nke doro m arụ amara m n'ọkụ elu. Hey!
Mama, that is what you wanted. Thank you very much. You've tried.
A good woman can build a home, bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a bad woman, or liquidate a good woman can build a home, bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, everyday trouble. A good woman can build a home, bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a bad woman, or liquidate a good woman can build a home, bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, everyday trouble.
Wow. Neka, you look gorgeous.
Chukwudi, do you know it's wrong for you to compliment another man's wife?
Oh, you're married now. I didn't know. Wow, that's nice.
You said we cannot be together because I'm not your class. Yet, you can't get your eyes off me whenever you see me. Chukodi, what are you?
Nick, I know you still have a lot of grudge in mind for me. But trust me, I am truly sorry for everything. Okay? Right now, I'm passing through a lot in my life. And I'm trying to sort out every issue and make peace with my past.
I see.
Yeah.
Chukodi, all you do is to come to me whenever you have issues. Trust me, I have moved on. I don't remember you.
A good woman can build a home, but a woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, everyday trouble. Who can find a virtuous and capable wife?
Hello, who is this?
Yeah, this is Inspector Dan. There is a girl down here by name Chioma. She claims to be your wife.
Yes, she's my wife, but we're getting divorced.
That is none of my business. She was gang raped by a group of internet fraudsters.
What?
They wanted to use her for rituals. So you better rush now to St. Philip's Hospital for clarification and identification. Thank you.
Paddy. You know, say you know my paddy. Oh, worry. I bet just transport. You're finding money. Might take you go.
Yeah, you deserve calm down, calm down. You don't have to.
No be me, they up there, they talk through. They'll come down, come give me money.
Justin,
What is it?
what is going on here?
What does it look like?
Justin, so after embezzling and selling all my properties, you had the guts, the nerves to bring in a whore into our matrimonial home.
Eh, madam? Madam, na me they call her. You they call me her, abi, you get who they call her for there. Eh? See, I know they fear face, so I go deal with you now. I mean, chop your money. Fine girl like me, they call her. Shall I resemble her for your eye? Eh? Justin, you know, say you know my paddy now. You know, say I feel keep her quiet because of you. I know they fear face, so what's happen? Eh?
You don't do.
Why they call me her? I resemble her for your eye.
You don't do.
I bet just give me the money when I say man come out for you, and I just because I don't like you.
Just go.
Ma go. Madam, don't call me her again. Call me. Not the fear face.
Justin, so after all the evil you made me go through in this house, you had the nerves to bring in a whore into our matrimonial home.
So, what do you expect me to do? I should stand in one place and be watching you. I needed to go and try myself out. I had to try somewhere else. Since you cannot give me a child, I had to try it out.
Okay, you are trying your nonsense engine out. And this is the method. By bringing a whore into our home.
What is the difference? What is the difference?
You are asking me what is the difference. Justin, you are evil. Justin, you are evil. I caused the day I marry you. It would have been better for me to be single.
Greetings.
Than getting my...
Greetings to everybody. Sir, are you Mr. Justin Ikeduba?
Yes, I am.
Okay. My name is Inspector Dan. Here with me is Corporal James. We are from the force headquarters. Sir, you are under arrest for fraud, for criminal conspiracy, and for defamation of character.
I don't understand. What nonsense are you talking about? Will you walk out of my compound?
I suggest you remain calm. Though you are entitled to your lawyer, but for now, Corporal James and Confronting.
I don't understand. Come on, remain silent. Don't move. No noise.
Move it. Thank you, sir.
Justin!
What?
So you are a criminal? Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh! What's going on? Oh! 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 How? What happened?
Calm down, okay?
I don't even know where to start from. I don't know who to blame. I don't know if I should blame myself, my father, my mother, or what happened to me in the past. I don't know what led me into this marriage. I felt I was depressed and I didn't heal, and I had to jump into this marriage through the pressure of my parents. I feel so horrible. Like, I just feel like ending it all. I've been sacked from the bank. I have no money. Justin has practically sold everything I own. Like, I don't know where to start from.
It's okay. It's okay, my friend. I feel for you.
I'm not a bad person.
I know.
I've never done evil to anyone.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry for everything you have been through. Okay, just put yourself together.
Life is not fair to me.
Now, at least now that the police have gotten hold of him, let him go and face the law. Why you move on with your life? Okay?
Move on with what?
I'm here for you. Okay. Trudy have been coming to see me because of you. Yes. Well, I didn't want to tell you because, I mean, you are married now. Okay, he came yesterday and he gave me a letter to give to you. I couldn't refuse. Here's the letter. Take it. Stop crying, okay? Everything will be fine.
Who can find a precious and capable wife? She's more precious than ruby. Her husband, can trust her well, and she will greatly enrich his life. She will always bring good, not harm, all the days of her life. Never you marry a bad woman at all. If you marry a bad woman, or liquidate a good woman can build a home. Bad woman can scatter your home. If you marry a wrong woman, every day trouble. A good woman can build a home. Bad woman can scatter your home.
My lord, thank you for coming. Thank you so much.
Even if I never wanted to honor your invitation. But some part of me was yearning to see your face again after so many years apart.
Oh, Thank you so much. I appreciate. I was longing to see your face too. I've missed you so much. You know, I just wanted to find a place in your heart to forgive me. I am deeply sorry. Okay? It wasn't just my fault, it was my mother who caused all these things. I am sorry. Okay? Please. My love, I've missed you so much.
Trudy, you hurt me so much. Trudy, you threw away what we shared and walked away like we never existed. You had to walk out of my life and left me in the hands of another man who treated me like I was a nobody. That was so mean of you, Trudy.
My love, you are somebody. I am sorry for the humiliation. I'm so sorry for my heart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I believe that is fate. Fate that made you to have problem with him so we can meet again, so we can see again, so we can be together again, so I can touch you again, so I can feel you. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. But I would advise you move on with your life so that I will do the same.
You can't say that. You can't ask me to move on. I cannot move on without you. I cannot. My love, please. Please. Okay, I'm sorry. I promise you it will never happen again, okay? My love, I still have some money with me. We can travel back to where I'm coming from and start up a new life.
No.
Okay?
That's a beautiful idea. But it won't last. Even if I agree to travel with you and start a new life, it will never last. Because in no time, you're going to get fed up with a barren woman like me. I couldn't give birth for my former husband.
My love, you're not barren. You are not barren and you will never be barren. Okay? We are going to live here. We are going to travel together and you have children. We'll make babies. And we'll stay together and we'll live forever together. Please. Please. Please.
I am so far a lot from your hands to my husband, my ex-husband's hands. He languished all my money, everything I have worked for, like maybe I'm not meant to fall in love. Maybe.
Love, please don't say no more. Okay? It's fate. It's still fate that made everything to be like this so we can come back again and be together. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're such a gift for me. I bless the day I found you, my love. What an angel you are. If not you, what could I